What's up, guys and girls? Chris here. Just want to walk you through something real fast as we move forward into brown to green. First thing that I want to do is just kind of tell you where I'm at and what I sense the Lord is doing with me. Like every church I've ever been at, every research that we've done, even with the budget this morning, just kind of researching that, like discipleship has kind of been a piece of the church instead of being the whole of the church. And so, because discipleship is just kind of a department where people kind of move through classes, like you see it not really be able to turn the church upside down. And my heart is that we do something different here. And so, in order to fight discipleship being a department run by Chris, I believe it's a gift that's been given to the church for everyone to be a part of and to play in. And so here's kind of what I want to do. If you're receiving this message, the first thing that you're going to know is that you're one of 5 people that I'm going to define now as a spiritual grandparent, meaning that you have discipled somebody who is now out discipling. Okay, and so because you've discipled somebody, because you poured your life into somebody, now they're out discipling others, and so therefore you have become a spiritual grandparent. All right, so whatever transformation is going on in the people that they're discipling is a direct result of you investing in that person that's discipling them, thus making you a spiritual grandparent. Currently, there are about 5 of us, okay? And what I want to do is I want to start moving into what I call spiritual families. Now, there's no literature that I know of on this. There's no books on this, but I do sense the Lord going, this is how we're going to take ground from the enemy for the kingdom moving forward through spiritual families. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to encourage you to start a group on New City Connect. That's, for instance, that mine would be Chris's Spiritual Family. And in that, I'm going to put in there everyone that I'm discipled that is still currently moving forward with us. All right. Now, in order for me to do that, I'm going to have a couple conversations with some people that I have discipled that are probably not longer, their hearts no longer aligned with what we're doing or following the path that we're rolling. And so I'm going to have that conversation first, and then I'm going to have a group of people that I am responsible for. And so those guys become my spiritual family. So if they need my truck, if they need my car, if they need my house, if they need money, like those are the people that I'm going to become responsible for because I've invested my life into them. And so also in that, going forward in 2016, they will also be the people that I go on mission with in a massive quantity. So you'll hear more about that in 2016. But right now, what I want you working on, with there being 5, if I'm understanding this correctly, like just to kind of give you a heads up of how this works. So like, for instance, like Casey Carter is a spiritual grandparent. He's discipled people who are out now discipling. So Helen, Nancy, Leota, Richard, those are his, okay? Charlie and Anita, got Heather Berry, all right? Tom D'Angelo, Mark and Mary Henning, David, Leonard, Sabra Rowe. Now, I could be missing some people. I'm going to ask you to kind of lean into that to make sure that I'm not and put them into your group, all right? And these are people that you've discipled that are now out either discipling or leading something, all right? That's what I'm going to say. They're out leading something or they're discipling. All right, and so Matt, you would have yours. Randy, you have yours. Rachel has hers, and I have mine. Okay, I've kind of grouped me and Rachel together since we're under the same household. I've kind of grouped Charlie and Anita because you guys are in the same household as well. Choose not to do that if you don't want to. That's fine. But going forward, I want us to move into spiritual families. All right, and so a week from Wednesday, which is about 10 days from today, will be your first family meeting at your house. And the question becomes, okay, what do I want to talk about? And so for reasons of not to extend this video longer than 5 minutes, I want to pause on that, and I'm going to answer that question for you on Wednesday. I'll send you another video on Wednesday or Thursday this week to kind of touch base with what it is that they need and how you can kind of address that with them. So moving into spiritual families, all right, see what the Lord wants to do. I sense pretty strongly that's what he's pushing on me to do. And so, man, we're going to kind of see what happens here. And maybe one of these days somebody will ask us why we did it, and we'll have a good reason to tell them. All right, love you guys. Chris.